How's it going? So I'm gonna make a very quick video on. Somebody asked, how do you quit addictive websites, inappropriate websites, social media websites? Something that is just like very addictive, and you're trying to quit it and you don't know how. So one way of doing it is you need two things. Number one is you need to make it very difficult for yourself to access the website. So this tool is called the Cold Turkey Blocker. It's completely free. You can download it. It will run in the background, so it will monitor the internet. You need to input the websites that you want to block, and it will make sure that there's no internet traffic coming from this website, right? So let's say, I don't know, let's go maybe Twitter. I don't know if it's blocked or not. Might be. No, it's not. Okay, let's try Instagram. I don't really have addiction to Twitter, so I probably did not block it. Instagram, maybe. Do I have it? Yeah, you see, blocked by Cold Turkey. What else can we try? Facebook, I'd say probably gonna be blocked, most likely. I just don't like Facebook, honestly. There's some websites that just like, I'm not addicted to them, but I don't want them. You see, blocked by Cold Turkey. So you can put anything into it, and you can go into incognito. You can try different browsers, and it's just gonna block it all the time, right? So you need to install extensions, and sometimes, basically, like, you just need to install extensions, and that's it. So the second thing is, so then you'll be like, okay, so how do I unblock it? So I'll give you an example. When you activate, it's called random text, right? So if you want to unblock it, you have to type this thing. And this is kind of like acceptable level of typing, right? So, but some of them you can set it to, it looks like this. Like, I'm not gonna type this, do you know what I mean? Like, there's just no way that I'm gonna type this out. So you see, like, I want to access some kind of, I don't know, you're just addicted to the website, Reddit or some stuff like that, like, and you'll be like, oh my god, I need it urgently, and you'll be like, oh my god, that's a lot of typing, and it's not that easy to unblock it. Do you know what I mean? So you're kind of stuck in a way. It's like, okay, what can I do to satisfy this need? And that's where you need substitute good. So substitute goods is a good that fulfills the same need as what you're trying to consume, right? So always have a replacer ready and make it super easy to access. So you see, the stuff that you're addicted to is difficult to access. The stuff that you're not addicted to is like super easy to access, right? But again, I already covered this kind of in here. Behavior changing tools, like smart recovery tools, and this book here just focus on, like, don't get sidetracked by the naming conventions, because essentially, like, this is behavior changing guide. You'll be like, oh, I'm not like addict, I'm not a drug addict, why would I read this book? You have to understand that what they're trying to do is change behavior. So the tools that they're using is to change the person's habits, physical habits that you do in the real world, and also mental habits, because a lot of the times what's happening is your brain is wired to think in certain way, and you have certain brain patterns in your head, right? So for example, you have triggers, like you see, I don't know, something posted somewhere, and that triggers you to go to that website, or you watch a movie, you see something, and that triggers you to go to that website, right? So you need to rewire that process, and these tools are effectively designed to do that for you, right? And you have to remember that this is, like, when we come to dealing with people that have incredible addiction to, like, drugs, like we're talking like heavy drugs, right? To get them to stop them, you need really strong tools. So when a person that is kind of like sort of addicted uses the same tools, effects are very powerful, because the tools are so effective. That's why I always like to quote this. Like, steroids are designed for people who have muscle atrophy, I think it's called, right? So they are specifically designed for people who have kind of like medical problems. But when a healthy person takes steroids, his muscle growth just is insane. I'm not like saying like there are side effects, of course, but the results are like insane, right? Now in here it's very similar. When a healthy person starts using the tools, the results are very, very fast, I suppose, and it's not difficult. Like it's not that difficult. Like I don't think that. I think like for actual addicts who have very low willpower and the brain is already messed up through all this like using heavy drugs, for them it's difficult. But for us, I'm talking like healthy people, you know, who eat right and sleep well. It's not that difficult. You're gonna relapse a couple of times, but just keep going and you'll just quit eventually, you know, and that's it. Okay, so that's the tool. I'll link it in the description below. Cold turkey blocker, and I mean I'm not typing this, so you see like it's very difficult for me to. This I might type, right? So okay, and that's how you do it. And again, have a substitute ready. And you're like, hey, but what are the substitutes? Okay, that is where you need to take out something like an Excel. One sec. Yeah, so Google Docs, right? You write down your good one, right? That's the one you're trying to quit. How many? Like just think on paper again. Like think on paper. Write it down. What is the utility that you're getting, right? Utility that I'm getting. And write it down. Like how many utils? Is it like 10,000? Okay, where can I get this 10,000 utils from? There are bazillion websites. There's like television shows that can do that stuff for you. You know what I mean? So just find a substitute that will get rid of this. So you put it in here. So when you're urgently trying to, oh my god, I need to get a hit. Like I just can't. I need it. Boom, you go into this, and that's it. Okay, and that's how you do it. Take care. Bye bye.